Hey guys, so tonight for dinner I am making chicken cutlets with the tenderloins that I got from Costco. I'm going to make them all of them, so that I have another dinner for another day because things are getting busy. Even though school's over, I don't understand, but they're getting busy. So I'm going to do these as chicken cutlets. I have my ghee to fry them up in. I'm going to do the flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. There's my eggs. And then I got to think of a side. Okay, so that was 3 out of the 6 packages. And that's a lot of chicken. So I'm going to actually start making these and then see if the quantity is enough for me to be satisfied. And then I'll save those 3. But if it doesn't look like it'll stretch to 2 dinners, then I'll have to make more. So there's my flour. I did eggs with a little bit of milk and a little bit of salt. And I did plain breadcrumbs and I added Italian seasoning. I don't even see it. It's in there. Italian seasoning and a little bit of salt. And in the frying pan it goes in ghee. Look at that color. So I'm going to do them all. Put them on the tray. And put them in the oven. That one's not done yet. And put them in the oven to keep warm. So they're coming along nicely. So with the chicken cutlet, I have decided to make penne alla vodka with the vodka this time. So we have some leftover vodka from a party, and I'm gonna give it a try. See how much of a difference the vodka sauce tastes with the vodka in it. Because I was looking at the ingredients, and it's pretty much the same, but you add about an ounce of vodka to the sauce before you add the cream. Interesting. So that's what we're going to do. I have my water salted and waiting for the penne. So that's a lot of chicken. Still frying up some more. But I think I'm going to save the rest for something else. So I did open all 6 packages. I definitely used more than 3, but I'm going to save the rest for another dish of some sort. These definitely are enough chicken cutlets to last us for 2 dinners. Okay, so all this chicken, I'm going to put it in the oven. I have it at 350 just to make sure everything is cooked and to keep it warm. And the pasta is ready. I'm melting some ghee because it's out. Otherwise, I would use butter, but the ghee is out, so I'm going to put some ghee in it. Still give me that butter flavor. Then I chopped up some onions and some garlic. I don't think I'm going to use all of the onions because this was like half of a pretty big one. So I think I'm just going to probably, maybe 2/3 of it with the garlic in the ghee. So I put a little salt in it so it's nice and translucent. Now I'm adding some tomato sauce. I had gotten this from Publix. It was on sale. So I was looking at a recipe, and one recipe for the olive vodka said tomato puree. And so tomato sauce, I've been making it with the tomato sauce. So it's similar to the puree. Puree, I think, has a little more water content to it. Whereas the sauce is just cooked a little bit, so it's a little more concentrated. So I'm going to use this. Well, it still feels like there's some in it, but I got 2 of these. Come on. So let this heat up. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, come on. All right. So let this heat up. And I can grab my vodka. So we had gotten some vodka for company that we had. But they never drank it and they never finished it. So there's some left over. And it says to put in an ounce. But I'm going to put it in when it's bubbly, because you want the alcohol to cook off. So that is bubbling like crazy. So we're going to add 1 ounce of vodka. I think. And that has to cook off anyway. Let's add a little more. There. So let that simmer so the alcohol can cook off. Yeah, I'm really curious to taste what the difference is. And then I have my heavy cream on standby. So while that's simmering, I have some lettuce in here, and I have some leftover vinaigrette that I had made, don't know when. I made it one day, so that's still sitting there. And then let me toss it. Then I cut up some of those radishes from my CSA. Gonna top that on there. Radishes are great for your liver. Helps detoxify you. And then I have some tomatoes. I'm gonna chop them in half. I'm gonna halve them first and then throw them in. All right, so let me smells so good. Let me lower the flame. Now we're going to add the cream. I will link a recipe down below that I found online as a guideline. But like I said, this pretty much was the same recipe that I use without the vodka. A little more. And I don't have fresh parsley, but I do have dry parsley. Oh, there's my salad. Dry parsley. I'm going to put a couple of flakes in there. There. A little green. Okay. So now we can put the pasta in. So to my salad, I also added some Toscano cheese with black pepper. This is from Trader Joe's. Delicious. And I put the pasta in. So I already noticed that with the vodka in it, it has a thinner consistency. Pretty interesting. Even though you cook it off, you cook off the alcohol, it does have a thinner consistency. But otherwise, it is ready to serve. So there it is, plated up. It looks beautiful. I did try the vodka sauce, and it has a thinner consistency, not as creamy, but the flavors are still there. So that's the difference with the vodka. So that's what's for dinner tonight.